All right. Hello, good evening. This was really impromptu. Hello, sissy. How are you? This is a very, very impromptu, quick live that I wanted to do. Okay. And so I actually, as I'm sitting here gathering up herbs because I am making another um incense actually for Lilith and just the dark goddess in general, but mainly for her. So I'm gathering up herbs for that, and I just so happen to notice somebody's live. This is not against him. I don't know what he said. I don't care because I don't beef with nobody in social media. Goodness gracious, the only beef is the beef that I eat. That's it. I don't, but I gotta speak out about this. So I click on the live and I see like I don't know what happened. It's like my eyes immediately went to a comment in the chat. And I can't repeat what the person said verbatim, but all I saw was something about Lilith agreeing to sacrifice her children. Okay. First of all, first of all, here's what I want to say first of all. Immediately, Lilith became infuriated. Immediately, she became like literally, and she was feeling peaceful. Well, she's been kind of infuriated all night, but she immediately became infuriated. And I got to go because I'm actually scheduled for a reading. I'm sorry. But this kind of like, let me get this out real quick. First of all, we got to stop fucking believing everything we read in a book. Second of all, what is everybody's obsession with sacrifice? What does that even mean? Sacrificing a person. I understand, like, in the world that was created, artificially created, there's a need for abortion. I get that. Even though Roe versus Wade got overturned, I know a lot of women were upset about that. I get it. Even though I am pro life, but I feel that whatever decision you make, I don't judge you as a woman. It ain't my business to tell you what to do with your uterus. So let me get that disclaimer out of the way. But here's what I want to say. Lilith first of all, you're talking about a god, not a woman. You're not talking about that's why I said religion lowers expectations as well as lowers the value of gods because everybody like when it like especially the religion, oh, God is a jealous God and God is upset, and that's a person. That's not a god. First of all, I'm sorry to yell, but Lilith is infuriated. She's a goddess or a god. Why would she need to negotiate with a terrorist? You think a god has to negotiate with a terrorist? You think that any god could actually take Lilith down? Do you really think that do you really think that anybody is touching Lilith? Do you know who like her divine masculine aspect is, which is her father? Cuz Lilith does have a father. I'm not going to get into that. I can't discuss that. Why would Lilith need to negotiate with a terrorist and sacrifice any of her children? If listen, not only would Lilith never agree to harm her babies. First of all, Lilith is immortal and all of her babies are immortal. That's first of all. Okay? So she would her children don't die. Like you just shut up about like just shut up about what you read in a book. I don't go by books. That's what somebody wrote. That's first of all, I need a drink. I need to have me a glass of wine. Okay. Why would Lilith need to negotiate with a terrorist? She's not going to negotiate with a terrorist. Lilith would never agree to sacrifice any of her children. And if you do any harm to her children, you will have hell to pay. That is the reality. Accept it and deal with it. Quit lying. Like, this is what I can't stand. And this is what a lot of people are guilty of doing. And this is what is considered to be gossiping. Stop. Okay, you read something. What you read was inaccurate. Your knowledge is inaccurate. Okay, but then you go and you keep repeating it. Right before the spring equinox, on a Sunday, on St. Patrick's Day, right? We're going to discuss this. Lilith is God. She is a god. To me, I feel like Lilith is God. And I feel like she has a lot of different aspects to herself. A lot of people wouldn't agree with me when I say that, but she is one of the goddesses that is definitely immortal, has the power of resurgence. Most of her children do. She never agreed to sacrifice none of her babies. Lilith actually has a really, really soft side to her. Like, y'all just don't know how passionate she feels about this. Okay. And you know what? I have to heal Lilith sometimes. I heal her because she needs the truth. She's tired of the lies. She's tired of it. She actually really loves babies. She would never hurt a child, let alone her own children. For what? That is a Christian based concept. Now, when you look throughout the years of history of freaking humanity, of existence, yeah, there have been times where babies may have been born with certain traits that might make it difficult for them to survive. The jury is still out on this because, like I said, Lilith is the creator. So I was gonna say that the only instance that maybe perhaps Lilith would even think of harming any of her children is if they were suffering after birth and they couldn't breathe, or they just was suffering some kind of um defect. But I believe that Lilith could fix that defect. Quit trying to relate the gods and goddesses as silly little humans. Show some respect. Then you're talking about the creator. This is what irritates me. This is even what irritates me about the Bible, about the God of the Bible. Oh God, yeah, I'm sacrifice your kid to prove your faith. God would never say that. Start following your intuition. For what? That's a human being. That's a sadistic human being. I gotta go, y'all. I'm about to go calm myself down. It's okay. This is called passion. Okay. I get so frustrated. Part of the reason why this world is so messed up, people, not this world, people in this world are so messed up is because what they read in a damn book of the Bible. They need to take the Bible and go throw it into the Bermuda Triangle. Y'all want God to be man so bad, but God is not man. Oh my God, it's so frustrating. It's so very frustrating. and it's triggering. And I'm like, are these people triggering? Like, or okay, I kind of sometimes wondering, are they laughing in the faces of the gods? Or are they trying to trigger them on purpose? I can promise you that all you have to do is invoke them. Like if you don't know how to do a simple goddess invocation, okay, maybe you can learn, but don't invoke them by pissing them off. She's irritated. She's irritated. And I honestly, because I don't have the time to actually sit down and talk to Lilith about stuff like this because we're working on so much stuff, but I sometimes believe that they took her name and just put her in the Bible. And she like, what? Like Adam's first wife. She would never marry Adam. She would have never married Adam. She would have never. So I'm sick of it. And like all day long. I didn't do like I did my moon ritual last night, but I probably should have went outside and did some fire outside today because it just was a stench in the air all damn day. And it was the stench of stupidity and ignorance. And no, Lilith does not hate men. She doesn't. That's another thing. That's another lie. She does not. Lilith loves and enjoys making love to men. She has a lot of sons who are men. She has male sons. What you think Lilith just gave birth to girls? No. Like I don't understand why. I'm gonna go back and look at the live and I'm gonna see because I can choose to unfollow you. I won't follow you because you can't, like, I feel like the integrity of these goddesses, you can't just go with the flow and say, well, that aspect may be true of that. No, you need to connect with these gods and find out what they say. Find out what they tell you directly. And are you going to say, oh, well, that's not actually, because I read, you're not going to believe what you hear from source, but rather what a man wrote in a book. And the Kabbalah was mentioned. I would never buy that book. Buy that book for what? It's for entertainment value. I get everything directly from the source. I don't need to read about it in a book because there's a lot of things that have been written that are not the truth. All right, y'all. I love you guys. I'm sorry, but I get frustrated. Okay. I get frustrated. I'm sorry that y'all. I'm gonna calm down in a minute because I'm getting ready to make Lilith's incense, and I'm gonna record it. And it's dark outside now, and I can record it. I'm about to go down here and warm up my dinner for my family, so I gotta go. And I get frustrated with it. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not dropping the link. That's all I had to say. I have to contact somebody because it was overwhelming, and it was just like all I saw was fire and fury, and whenever Lilith turns, like she starts to like things start to boil up and upward and upward and upward, and it comes out. I'm not saying that you have to believe what I'm saying because you don't have to believe anything that I'm saying, but I'm saying that this is what I know as truth. And I'm pretty freaking sure that I'm definitely working with Lilith because she is not afraid. Like you're not gonna come on here and catch Jamila agreeing with it just for the sake of what, not getting spiritually attacked. Because all I have to do is call to Lilith and she will quickly resurge me. She will quickly resurrect me and heal me. She's a very powerful healer and goddess. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Y'all have a good night. Okay, happy St. Patty's Day, and I'll see y'all later. Okay, all right. That just let me get my blood because my blood pressure is probably up. It's boiling, and it's gonna go down naturally on its own. And I'm gonna have a little cup of wine, and watch a Lifetime movie, and just y'all have a good night. Okay, all right. Blessings. Bye.